Hello, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. Couple minute riff on IT and IT security. Today looking at the new version of Kali Linux and, in particular, the importance of securing distros like Kali before you roll it out into your attack environment. So Kali just dropped, new version. What's new? Four main things that I thought was cool. One, love cracking passwords. Who doesn't? Love using graphic cards to crack passwords. Who doesn't? Now the new CUDA support on Kali makes it even easier. Two, we do a lot of wireless pen testing. There's better support now for Wi-Fi cards. Obviously Linux has never been particularly good at that aspect, so that's pretty damn good. Three, hey, vulnerabilities. Used to use Nessus, right? Use Nessus Scanner, but of course Nessus went closed source. When that happened, they split the open source version into VAS, OpenVAS rather, and OpenVAS 9 is now packaged in for your vuln scanning pleasures. Pretty cool. Last but not least, hey, it will run in the cloud. Huh. That reminded me of a story that I wanted to share with you guys today about the time that we were all running Kali and the time we got owned and what it means for your security tools. The important tip to you is Kali is a security Linux distribution. It is not a secure Linux distribution. And those two things are very different, right? It's fun to be the red team, it's fun to break things, but you also got to remember that you are a target whenever you're running a computer. And this was driven home to me many years ago when I was captaining a CTF team. I think there was maybe about 20 of us. It was a bunch of my sec folks, as you might imagine, and we were all running Kali. I think it was actually backtrack at that point in time. Now I'm really dating myself. We were all running Kali, we were all attacking and doing our thing. Somehow someone got into our environment, got past their defenses and into our environment. And of course we had all put up pretty much the default version of Kali, which at that time didn't even change the password. So very quickly all our machines were compromised because the bad guys had our passwords. Those of us who thought to change the passwords were still running vulnerable versions of, you know, SQL Server, or not SQL Server, the database on there, right, on Linux, vulnerable software all over the place. So there was not only people getting attacked and owned because of passwords, there's also people getting attacked and owned because of vulnerabilities. So, I shared this story and talked about it over the years, and I've come up with some other interesting anecdotes. For example, back when Kali only had one password, there was a good friend of mine, and she had a tool on her network that would detect Kali, anyone try to boot it up, and log into it and shut it off. Give them an alert message, get off my network, and shut it off. So anyone who brought Kali into their environment, game over. Likewise, there's another gentleman I know who is a good friend who does instant response. He's got a series of detective queries that look for the signature of both Kali doing updates and the Kali MAC address. Whenever that happens, he shuts the port off on them. There are other folks who will be browsing the Amazon and Azure cloud, you can bet of it, browsing and scanning those instances for all the known vulnerabilities that exist on Kali Linux. Kali Linux is a security distro, not a secure distro. So the tip to you is this. When you're using these attack tools, patch them, secure them, know the same blue team defenses that your target is using so that you can harden your environment. Because you better believe there's some incident responder guys, you better believe there's some security operations guys, you better believe there's just some plain curious people who are going to notice when you put it on the cloud, in their network, in their environment, and they're going to take you down. Pretty cool stuff. Have a good one. What do you think? Oh, hit me up in comments if you have any ideas about ways to harden Kali, or good stories about how someone did and you owned them in the pen test. I want to hear it. Hit me up.